Yo, guess where I'm at right now? Just guess. Take a quick guess. Look outside, sunny. See the palm trees. Everything gravy. Daytona Beach. Trucking with Zay. Daytona Beach. I ain't got long, just a little intro, but we working. I gotta go pick up some steel real quick. I'll be right back. Step up here. We're gonna load of slinkies or coiled bar. That's what we look like over there. Yeah, a load of this. I am at TMC Steel, Florida, Jacksonville. Be right back. There you go. A load of slinkies, bars coiled up. And as you can see right here, I got a strap wrapped around both coils, both sets of coils, and they're pulling back into the middle section. And then from the back to the middle section, it's pulling forward. And then I got 3 straps in the middle, pulling down on the front one, the middle one, and the back one. Here we go, let's ride. What's up, y'all? Hey, it's your boy Zay. I'm back, and I'm gonna do a video. The video I'm gonna do is basically tips for new drivers. Just some things that I want to say that could actually help, that would have helped me, and that will help new drivers coming in. And that can be for TMC, that could be other flatbed companies, or just a driver in general. So that's what this video is going to be about. So the first thing that I want to say is for new drivers, take your time. That's the biggest thing. Take your time, because as a new driver, your dispatcher, your company, whoever gives you the loads, safety, whoever it is, they know that you are a new driver. So they will work with you. And, you know, because it's a learning curve. You know, whether it's you start a flatbed, reefer, it's going to be a learning curve. Especially once you jump off the truck with your, from being with your trainer. It's a learning curve. So the biggest thing you can do is take your time. Don't rush. And I say that for a reason, because when you rush and you have no experience, that's when you tend to mess up stuff. You're going to mess up regardless. And then that's not in the standpoint of saying you're going to hit other people's trucks and stuff like that. No, I'm just saying like a rookie mistake that I made. I went to Home Depot in Tampa, Florida, and I talked to the forklift driver, and I asked him where I need to check in at. He was like, just stay right there. I got you. Stayed there for an hour. I'm looking around like, you know, there's people coming around me that's getting loaded. So I went to go talk to another TMC driver. He was like, I don't know what that forklift guy was telling you, but you need to check in this door right here. You know, that's one of those mistakes. Always check in and make sure. Sometimes you do have to check in with forklift drivers, but just make sure you check in. Pickup number, location, whatever you need, make sure you check in, because that's going to be your time that it takes you to get loaded. Especially if you got appointment time. You don't want to be there on time for appointment time, but you didn't check in because you didn't know where to check in at, or you forgot to check in. You late, you're late. Doesn't matter if you are on the facility property, you will be late and they will load you accordingly. And a lot of times that can be at the end of the day. Second thing, important, very important. Learn your clock. That should be like one of the first things that you try to get a grasp of once you start trucking. Because your clock is your money. If you cannot make it on time because you did not run your clock right, that's going to hinder you. And at the end of the day, if you're not making your appointment times and you're stuck at a shipper or consignee, time is ticking, you messing out on another load. Learn your clock. And I put so much emphasis on this because I'm still learning my clock to this day, but I've gotten way better. To the point, like, I can take showers every day. And if truck drivers know, showers are gold. But sometimes, if you got to make a delivery, you might not be able to take a shower. It's got to the point now, it's just like, you got to learn how to work your clock. What to do, what not to do, when it go to sleeper, when it go to, you know, whatever it is. Learn your clock. That's going to be it. All right. Especially for flatbed drivers. This is a tip. This is important for your safety, for other people's safety and well-being. Load checks. Now I don't know about like reefer or the other types, but I know heavy haul, flatbed, open deck, load check your load. Things will move. Straps will come loose. Chains will come loose. This is
for real.
I know you've seen the horror stories about, a load or, some coils or, lumber going, you've seen it. Load check. Sometimes it's out of your reach, but sometimes you'll be surprised. Just by checking your load, you'll catch 2 straps loose. You tighten them down, you all good to go. Load checks is important, especially as a new driver, because you're going to start to get a lot of loads that you haven't got before. So you might not tighten down good enough, or you might tighten down too much. You never know. Tarps. Check them tarps. Tarps be flying like they ain't go on a Superman cape. That's your fuel mileage. You might not think of it like that, but that's your fuel mileage. Blowing that wind and that resistance, fuel mileage. Now you're talking money. It might not be your money as a company driver, but once you get your own truck, if you want your own truck, that fuel mileage is going to matter. Check your loads. This is for your own safety, other people's safety, the safety of your truck, the safety of the earth. Just check your stuff. All right, y'all, I'm checking back in. I picked up that load in Jacksonville. Now I'm right outside. Well, I'm right down the road from where I delivered the load of Slinkies in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So that's why it's nighttime. Once I get the strapping down, I like to get the rolling. So I'm parked up now. Next thing I want to say is BOLs. Very important. BOLs. No BOLs. If you lose BOLs, you don't get paid. BOLs is money. It's like a receipt or confirmation of the it's a confirmation of delivery. So if you don't have that confirmation of delivery, you don't get paid. And I lost about 1 or 2 pieces of paperwork before, but luckily with TMC they have good connections with a lot of the people and customers that we do work with, so it wasn't a problem. And sometimes you can just backtrack and call the person that you deliver to, and they'll be happy to send you some paperwork over. That happened to me twice. I just called back to the place I delivered, and they sent me over a picture of the paperwork, and I sent it in. They didn't even get caught for not having the paperwork, but every time it's not going to be perfect like that every time. My advice to you, especially at TMC, I don't know how other companies do it, but with TMC, you can scan it in, send a picture, and then send it in. Do that as soon as you get your BOL signed, if not at the end of that night. And if you do it like that, you don't have to worry about losing paperwork. Okay. The next one is always ask questions. If you're not sure, ask questions. It won't hurt to ask questions. I ask questions all the time. Even if I have an idea how to do something, but I got that very slight, thought in the back of my head that maybe that's not right. Ask questions. There's nothing wrong with asking questions. Truck drivers love to talk. Whatever you have a question about, just ask. And if you go into a shipper, like majority of the time, the places I go to, I just ask. I go in. I don't pull in their yard. I mean, I go inside. If it's space for people to go around me, I pull in the yard. But if it's like a little area in front of the area I'm supposed to be delivering or picking up, I usually park in that area. Then I walk inside and ask them, like, hey, I'm a TMC driver. I got a load or whatever I got. I'm here to deliver. I just want to know who I need to talk to and where I need to go. They'll usually tell you. You don't want to just pull in their stuff and then, unless you're parking up, then you pull all up in their stuff. No, I'm just playing. But just ask questions, get out, talk to the people. Hey, I'm new here. It's my first time. Just need to know what I need to do. Blase, blase. And it'll just help you in the long run. Or if you're in a situation where you don't know how to secure something down, if there's other drivers at the same company you're working at, like a lot of places I would pick up or deliver, it'd be a lot of TMC drivers. If I have a question, I ask questions, or if you have a source that's not technically where you are, like if you got a trainer or safety, and if it's something you're not sure about, call, ask questions. It will benefit you in a long way. And they'll be happy that you ask because it shows that you have trust in them. And 2, it's safety. It's it's safety. You're just trying to make the smart decision instead of just winging it. So people like that. I like it. Somebody asks me a question, I'd be glad to help. And, you know, usually the people that I ask questions to, they glad to help too. So make sure you ask questions. Ain't nothing wrong with asking questions. This is very important. Tip right here, know your worth. It's very important. And this can be in terms of your safety, other people's safety, just your well-being. Know your worth. Don't be put in a situation that you're not comfortable with, whether that's weather, if you're tired, if you're just unsure on how to do something, ask questions. Or if you're tired, if you're not comfortable with, if there's a lot of snow, tornado, pull over. If you're tired, pull over. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth risking your life, other people's lives, in a situation where you had a gut feeling that you should have stopped. And in situations that you feel like you're just too comfortable. And you should stop. And it's a fishy topic, but know your worth, because your dispatchers stuff, they're going to push you. But you're not forced. You're not forced. At the end of the day, you're your own person. You're not forced. But they will push you. Especially if you're a good driver. They will push you. They'll push you to drive whatever amount of miles, not caring how much time on your clock. But you need to remember your worth. You need to remember your worth. That's important, and that'll take you a long way. And it's not being selfish or anything like that, self-centered. It's just you have to. This trucking game is it's not for the weak. You need to stand up for yourself. And that's not saying that you're just being meanie or whatever like that, but you need to stand up for yourself. When you're in a situation you're not comfortable, stop. Get up the next day, finish it up. They'll understand it. You'll be on the next load the next day, and everything keep going. All right. This is especially for the new drivers. This is for tune drivers too. In-tune drivers. Get out and look. Go. Hold on. I'm gonna show you something. They got it right there for a reason. Get out and look. Truck stops, shippers, receivers, consignees, wherever. If you're in a situation and you're either backing between something or backing in front of something, backing near something, and you can't see it, get out and look, please. And it doesn't matter if you at a truck stop and you got trucks behind you, beside you. You need to get out and look. They might be in a rush to get past you, but you sit there and hit something, then you there even longer. Now you at fault because you hit somebody's stuff when you could have just took your time, backed in there. And if it take long enough, they might be chirping and stuff at you, but they'll get out and help you. Because, you know, at the end of the day, the faster you back in that spot, the faster they get to do whatever they got to do. So get out and look. That's very important. You know, man, for the in-tune drivers, my opinion, you should never get too comfortable. Because I know it's a lot of people that be like, man, I done this back maneuver for 30 years, 45 years, 100 years, 1,000 years. I ain't got to get out and look. And then that one time, it takes you that one time for you to slip up. And that's it. You just back into myself and you knock a mirror out. And what you got to do? Call safety. Call your company, you know. To prevent that, get out and look. That's important. And the last thing I want to say, this is important to me. Take showers, man. Please take showers. Especially in the summertime. I smell you. So if I stink, I know you smell me. But I take showers, though. I take showers. You need to take showers, man. You know, your hygiene is very important. I know you be sitting up in this truck and you don't want to stop, but you need to take those showers, man. We smell you. You don't smell good. You smell yourself. You don't smell good, man. Take care of your body, man. When you out here, try to get little push-ups in, a little bit of cardio in. You know, take your showers, wash your face, brush your teeth, man. because the road you're already sitting in the seat for hours at a time. You get raunchy, man. Like, that's why taking showers is that's key to me. Like, I need to take showers because it doesn't sit right with me. So take showers, man. That's very important, man. That's very important. All right, so that wraps up the tips I got for new drivers. If I have some more tips, I'll repost the video. But it's getting late. It's time for me to get up the next morning. So biggest thing is, what I want you to take away from this is take your time. It will get better. And don't feel rushed, and know your worth. Get out and look. Take showers. Keep your stuff clean. BOLs. Stay neat. Stay organized. It'll take you a long way. And it's a lot of more stuff that you learn as a new driver. But that's some of the things that I think that will hit the most in terms of what will make you a more successful driver. So take those, and I hope you guys, I hope I help some new drivers. And, good luck to you guys. I wish the best for you guys. And if y'all have any questions, I'm going to have my IG at the bottom. You can reach out to me or leave a comment, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And that's it, y'all. We out. I'm about to take it in, eat me a little bit of pizza, and I'm gone. So y'all be easy, man.